This, yeah, maybe they can get the kill. No.
Could have tried for it, but just respecting the TPs, and in the end, I think Hanskin knows there's heroes eyeing him over and looking at the jump. You know, the other thing, Winter, I think worth mentioning, however this game goes, is that Navi banned out Legion Commander first phase twice versus NiP. Now, if you want Bat Rider, I suppose that makes sense, just so he can't purge off the lasso. But they didn't even go for Bat this game. And that is, I would not say it's Jonas Mfan's like go-to hero by any means. It's one of his heroes, and he's good at him.
It's like banning anti-mage versus monkey business.
Yeah, but I feel like it's even more of a niche hero. Like Miracle plays anti-mage a lot, or he was anyway. Jonas Mfan plays Legion some of the time.
I can understand why they ban it though. It's like when EG plays against a different team, they ban certain heroes as well. But I kind of see your point as well, because Legion doesn't seem like...
Because then it sets up for them to get like the Tusk Dazzle early, since these are not
here we
heroes
go.
that Navi want. All right, here we go. Big smoke. Two teams jumping. Ditya, he initiates onto Hanskin, does find him, but the Quap's there with the 3-hero smackdown, almost killing them instantly. Jonas Mfan looking to limp forward. Hanskin gets off the uppercut, survives through it all. And although Dendi steals damage, an Echo Slam will delete him from this fight. And now an Omni Slash ends Era. The crush comes through from Ditya on the backsides, but so far 3 for 1 and Limp looks for more. Shadow Strike in 5 seconds. TP out Jonas Mfan. He found a 4th hero, the lone man to get out. Is going to be the Slardar. So Jonas Mfan brought down the Wyvern.
No, it's a threats on the Slardar, so I think the game is almost... I mean, it's very early,
very hard to come back.
This game is almost over for Navi because of the way the lineup works and the way they want to play the game.
They wanted to play this like just run at you and just face rush, but they can't. At this point, NiP's the team that face rushes, and they're also the team with the counterplays. They have the snowball, the fissure,
they read
the grave.
They read the situation very well with the movements, because both of these teams are directly opposite of each other. NiP always has the defensive supports ready to actually help the cause, whereas Navi always wants to make the first move. So when the defensive team anticipates the move, they're always more or less going to secure saving the carry. So right now, this is the last and remaining play that Navi has going for the Roshan. If this doesn't work for them, I don't think they have anything else they can do in the game already. This has to work for them.
Navi are fighting for their Summit lives. They came to the Summit one. They had an okay showing there. They have not been back since. And right now, desperately trying to force the Roche Radiant squad. Does he always want to flapping around the hill, but they haven't actually scouted the Roche yet. They're probably suspicious, though, as Roche drops low. Looks like they may get it in time. Creep's even scouting here. NiP.
NiP can win a fight against the Aegis easily.
Well, we saw that last time. That was a 5 or 4 for 1, I think. Not with the Aegis.
They're not too worried about, like, it's not like a game-changing Aegis, you know. Like, NiP, like, okay, it's gonna happen. You have Slala. You're on Dire. It's going to happen at some point in the game. You have to.
And they still get a tier 1 mid out of it, so it's a pretty big objective anyway.
Yeah, it didn't even go down that quickly. They had to commit so much time because it's not a TA. It's
not a TA, and it's only a level 1 amp.
Yeah, it's a Razor. So it's in some cases you might say that this is actually a not very good trade-off because of the time consumed to get the Roshan.
Meanwhile, NiP are farming Era. Yasha up now. We'll see if he wants the Manta to remove that amp damage, or if he goes with his signature S&Y. Now a blink also completed. Very quick blink on Jonas Mfan from the offlane. 3-0 and 6. Remember how the lane started, where he was denied a lot of experience, but he never died, and still hasn't to this point. He has proven his worth.
I think the main difference between a Darkseer without farm and an Earthshaker without farm is you just need to drop Fissure. Darkseer, you need farm to be able to do your combo and your levels. You need more levels. So we are seeing the main difference here between the two offlaners.
Looks like they did scout Jonas Mfan in the trees. Now Slardar going to TP in. Wyvern looking for the curse. He finds it on 2. The crush follow-up. This could be big. Static Storm deployed as well, but Jonas Mfan counter-initiates. He echoes onto Soniko. He gets the 3-hero backstab Fissure. Then the Queen of Pain also comes over the top, trying to finish the job. Omni Slash onto Denny. The snowball saved them through it all, but Tierra does clean up. Limp. Maybe able to finish off the lingering heroes. 3 down. It's going to be 4 with the big old totem from Jonas Mfan. The Aegis lives and Ditya Ra slithers away, but more or less the same fight we saw before.
At what cost?
Jonas Mfan for me, as well as Hanskin for me, MVP there. He blinks back, echoes 1, fissures 3, Tusk Snowball saves the Juggernaut so he can get off an Omni Slash, which kills the Razor, and just wastes so much time.
They
for
just
Navi.
bought enough time to allow everyone to drop their spells off. That is the key thing that actually won them the
And
fight.
Navi had a good initiation. They had a 2-hero curse, Static Storm on both,
Crush on 2.
Crush on 2. It just didn't matter. NiP just
so
many good counter
They are
plays.
just far behind. If the game would be more even, that fight would have actually been like Navi would have done enough to win that fight if it's a more or less even game.
Perhaps too little too late now, as Jug does complete a Manta. Good way here to remove the amplified damage. Just a solid pickup for Jug as well. It's gone for the max crit. Still need the 1 point in healing ward. So more of a...
He didn't max his spin. He left it at 3.
Huh.
It's still good. Like it's still good having a lot of points in it. It does a lot of damage and cooldown reduction. The cooldown's
still reasonable.
I think the cooldown is really nice against like this type of heroes. So when they are always chasing you, you have to spin the second spin to maybe defend yourself or get an extra kill. So I actually like, even though he didn't max it, but it's still a good thing that he had 3 points. You know, it's significant better than the level 1 still. The smoke movement again. There we go.
A little bit too late, though, to get that tower mid. As Blink in from Data he's going to crush and finds both. Jonas and Fan caught out. There's the Static Storm Winter's Curse combo. That's what Navi have been looking for. And they back Limp into the damage. This could be the turnaround fight they've needed. Limp able to retreat out. Dita sticking around. The snowball from Hanskin comes through. They should be able to clean him up, too. It's 3 down.
That was all Dita. That initiation into 2 and the glimpse as well from
He
Sonny.
did not even have vision.
The
Winter.
glimpse.
He just saw one and he just went for it. Then they backed into the Static Storm.
They had to make that play because they're so far behind. And that glimpse on the Queen secured them a huge kill.
That is a 4,300 gold swing. Just when you think Navi are just out of this game, they smoke again. They go for the somewhat desperation
That should
fight.
be their last smoke, I think. Yep, that is their last smoke for 8 minutes.
Imagine if that misses.
That misses, I think the game is over for
Because
them.
then you have nothing to do for 8 minutes but watch an IP farm. Most likely.
Yep.
Instead, they'll get the tower mid.
This is like you're
gold.
seeing light at the end of the tunnel for Navi. Finally, you see light at the tunnel. There's chance. There is hope after that engagement. Sada has 2k gold after the armlet. Maybe he wants to go for
Just AC at this point?
AC. Yeah, I'm thinking AC as well. BKB could be nice against Shaker, and the snowball. He's getting like stun kited some of the fights, so BKB would allow him to actually solve that problem. But it doesn't help against the Omni Slash and the Sonic Wave.
And IP a little fed up with how that fight went. They're going to smoke. They do have a lane ward here. Giving vision of Dendy, but he backs off. Oh, there's the Yules. They find him. Dendy in trouble now. The snowball comes through and tries to live, but can't quite survive. They didn't have Winter's Curse. TP forced out from the Wyvern, but not in time to make anything happen. So they get the Dendy kill. Did not spend his gold. I think had just enough for a Yasha there. But didn't buy anything. Not sure what he's going. Is this a Halberd game?
Halberd, I think you just need... Halberd could be nice against Juggernaut, but I think he needs stats though. He needs to be tanky, more tanky. Maybe Aghanims would give him like the best